my name is Jamie Henwood, the guitar player and vocalist for Fine Prince.
Hi, I'm Jessie Allen. I'm the guitarist and one of the vocalists for Fine Prince.
Hi, I'm Matt Jackson. I am the synth player and vocalist in Fine Prince.
I'm Brian Coyne. I play drums in Fine Prince.
Hi, I'm Leah T. I play keys for Fine Prince.
Hi, I'm Stanley Crescendo and I play bass for Fine Prince.
You know, if you have 4 people and 5 people and 6 people, every person that you add, it becomes exponentially hard to schedule anything where the whole band is going to be there at the same time. Kind of challenge that we haven't faced yet is touring, because your average vehicle has 5 seats, not 6 seats. I don't know if anybody is willing to like Teen Wolf on the roof.
Hi, we're Fine Prince, and you're watching Band in Seattle.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, whimsical electro-pop and charming vocal harmonies, it's Fine Prince, recorded live at Victory Studios. Band in Seattle, uncover the music that moves you.
Log Lady's a character from Twin Peaks. It's very loosely named. It's not a song about Twin Peaks, but it's a reference to a reference, and we'll leave it to that.
Log Lady is from the perspective of the log in Twin Peaks, very loosely.
Kept me alive while you experiment, so I guess I'm supposed to thank you for your time. I'm going nowhere and I beg you not to squeeze me till I'm dry. I have no opinion, so you're free to try and spare me the surprise. You call me a bother, 'cause I can't consume the water running by.
My writing style is to write fun-loving, kind of like high-spirited songs, bathed in harmony everywhere. Lots of vocal harmonies, lots of blending, lots of singing in unison and playing in unison and doubling each other and that sort of thing. So it just kind of feels like a wash. We like to try to sound like more people than we are.
This log's a sinking and she wants to take me underneath the night.
It's a meeting of synthy sounds, but also like more natural sounds. I think everybody in the band really likes that combination. We're not an electronic band, but we're not a straightforward rock pop band either. And then having 4 vocalists, that's the biggest feature of our band.
Harmony is a huge part of our band, and I will write harmonies that fit my voice, but they absolutely don't fit the other voices of the band, so we just sort of find what works, build around that. Kind of everybody finds their place.
I just quote the website. Fine Prince is a sunny indie pop band. I love the opportunity when I get to sing backups for people, because I sing lead in other projects and I really love being able to sing harmony and like work with other vocalists that way.
Fine Prince is definitely like the hardest project that I've been a part of to like put in a box. We have kind of catchy pop songs, but we do them with a level of care and fullness that you don't often get in just like a basic pop band. Jamie had a pretty good vision for what he wanted these songs to sound like when they were performed by a band, when they were recorded by a band, and I think We were just there at first to help pull it off. Jamie can play a lot of instruments, so a lot of these tracks that were coming to us were like really full. And it was like, okay, how can we achieve this as a group? And how can we achieve this live as a group especially? And we just kind of, I think, looked at every song as a little bit of a challenge and kind of learned along the way, oh, okay, we are gonna need maybe 6 people all the time, and we are gonna need 4 vocalists all the time. But I think at the beginning, yeah, it was definitely just kind of a process of like, again, like scratching our heads and saying like, how can we do this?
Jamie? Oh, she's great. She sings really, no, I'm just kidding. Jamie's the boy. It's really confusing.
There's a lot more of Fine Prince coming up on Band in Seattle.
Ooh, I need you. Charming snakes on Venice Beach on vacation. Rollerblades and brand new shades, and everything is soundtracked by my Walkman. Motion of the crowd against the ocean and the clouds through the heat drop. It's something new, it's stop, let it go. Smoky haze and a fire in the sky. Watch the sunset burn down. And you hit me like a soft breeze. Ooh, I need you.
I don't know what Venice Beach is about. That's maybe the point, because I don't know what actual Venice Beach is about. It was an experiment for us, and it really worked really well. Jesse and Matt and I sat in Matt's bedroom and wrote the lyrics out together, which is totally new for me.
Sky is blue, I think of you, and the grass is always green. Everybody drawn by the dream. Got my boss and quit my job and working on my team. Smoky haze.
Performing is kind of a newish thing to my musical life, really. Music has always been like a really private thing for me. I've done a ton of recording, but that was just kind of for me. And it wasn't up until the last few years that I really took performing a little bit more seriously.
Jamie's one of those people that plays like every instrument. He's not self-conscious about kind of performing a little bit in front of people, and so he really encouraged me to like sing with him sometimes, or be like, hey, try and like play this beat on the drums, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to. But then, yeah, something started to click.
I'm sorry, but I think you lost me. You'll have to speak a little bit slower. Maybe if your words were smaller. And hold it, I'm just not following. You see, I've got a peanut butter brain that doesn't work. According to you, I'm the scum of the earth. Teach me the ways of the sky.
Peanut Butter Brain is written about a very rude customer I had at one of my restaurants. It was a girl group from the early 60s, and the song's called Dumbhead. And they say, or else I have a peanut for a brain. And I thought that they were singing a peanut butter brain, and I loved it. And then I was like, this is such a weird lyric. And then I learned I was singing it wrong, and I was like, okay, it's mine. And then, so I took it.
Apologies, my mind is sure sticky.
Jamie is the band papa. He's got to hold it together for all of us.
Jamie is the brains of the band. He has a really great mind for songwriting.
I think he's like a brother to me and a great friend. He's an awesome singer, a very creative guy, an awesome guitarist, and I feel like he's always doing something new.
Separately talked to Jim and were like, hey, who is that guy or who is that girl? Like, they're cute.
When we come back, we'll learn a lot more about Fine Prince.
The dogs are falling short. I've sang this song before. I know these harmonies. That place was such a bore. Well, alright. Now we're hidden in the trees, and the birds keep singing.
I met Jamie about 6 years ago. I went to high school with Jim, who plays bass in Smoky Brights, and Jamie and Jim worked together at a restaurant. And we both happened to be going to their show, and we met, and we both separately talked to Jim and were like, hey, who is that guy or who is that girl? Like, they're cute. Yeah, Jim kind of arranged for some outings where we could socialize and get to know each other, and then Jamie asked me out on the date, so.
Yeah, Jesse and I have been dating for a long time. We're coming up on 6 years. Every day we seem to play more and more music together and are starting to get really, really comfortable writing together, and we're really understanding each other's voices and learning how to blend really well with each other.
And make it right, we're bound to find something in the night, and no more hiding. Never thought I'd call this my home. A frozen lake is still a lake. On a map we're looking for some hiding.
Jesse's wonderful. She's kind of like the twinkle to the band, I feel like. She adds an extra shimmer. And then it's awesome having her sing too. She's got a great voice, and it's wonderful to hear Jamie and Jesse together as well. I think they actually blend really well in terms of their vocal style, but also their relationship comes through, I think, really well. A lot of harmony there.
She has a really great gift for melody, and she's also the band mom. She makes sure our fingernails are clean and our ears are clean, and she cuts most of our hair too.
A lot of us kind of learned new instruments for this group, and Jesse very much so was a beginner at the beginning. So every practice is refreshing, and every show to see Jesse be able to do that, and just where she started and where she is now.
Alpine's another instrumental we have, and kind of reminds me of a 60s little rock song or a little number that makes people want to move a little bit.
Me and Brian, know, we've been complimented from other people saying that we're very locked in together, and I'm very conscious of what he's playing, he's very conscious of what I'm playing. The more in sync we are, the better the band is.
We just have a game where we stare at each other and we can't blink, because then we just really focused on the music. It's like, it's just something that really locks it in.
He just holds it down back there, holds the groove, and he keeps us all laughing in practice at his good jokes and bad jokes.
The gravitational drum bot with corny jokes.
After the break, lots more to uncover about Fine Prince.
Matt's kind of our resident soundscape guy. He's kind of the techie button pressing dude, and he kind of creates sounds that, as another keyboardist, I would never really think of.
She's more focused on that one instrument that's held within her keyboard. I'm generally doing the other stuff, the weird stuff you hear on top, and the sounds that maybe aren't naturally created by something that's a standard instrument like a piano or a guitar.
Brian is the gravitational drum bot with corny jokes.
I already know that everybody's talked about Brian's jokes. He's a really good drummer, though.
He always has a smile on his face and always quick on the draw with the dad pun.
Yeah, I think it's just certain things will trigger something in my brain where I feel like, oh, here's an opportunity. And then what I try to do is kind of say something that's funny, but maybe not obviously funny. Maybe kind of like almost obviously lame. And then let people catch it if they want. And if they don't, we just move on.
With the scene in the palm of your hand.
It's just something that you feel when everything is in sync. You feel like a harmony, not musical harmony, but like just a physical harmony with everybody. And we practice a lot to try to make that kind of be an automatic thing. And you would think by practicing so much that you kind of lose the feeling of creating music together, but just when those moments occur, you feel it. It's just something in your bones.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm playing music. When I get on stage with a group of people like this, there are just no questions. It's so obvious. The night we played band in Seattle, I was running off to another show. I kind of had this big high, and then I was like, oh gosh, I got to do this again now. And once I got on that stage too, I was thrilled. And I remember that night kind of reflecting on the whole evening and just being really excited that that was my job.
just being able to do really cool things like Band in Seattle and then get to go see the episode on an Alaska Airlines flight, things like that are really all I can ask for. I don't do it to try to make it a career. I'm not sure if I'll ever want that. Maybe I will.
As far as like fame goes, I've never been famous before, so I don't really know if that's something I would want.
To uncover more of the music that moved you tonight, go to bandinseattle.com, where you can learn more about Fine Prince and watch their full concert. Tune in next week to uncover more music that moves you on Band in Seattle.